Now, I ain't gonna lie. This David dude, I don't care he if it come out that he did it. I don't care if it come out that he didn't do it. The boy is weird. We got some updates on David, y'all.
So
Let's get
I've
into
got an
it.
interesting update about a theory surrounding this David situation, and this is
Mm-hmm.
all based on a very unusual anime character that he introduced to his audience a few months ago. This character is called Itami. It's spelled IT4MI, which kind of follows the pattern that David established with the way that he spells his name, D4VD.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to show you a few posts and a few clips from videos that tell a pretty sordid story about what this unusual anime character is. Because a lot of people think that the character represents Celeste, or at least represents the relationship that he had with Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
And this character was allegedly born the time that their relationship started and died when their relationship ended, which may well be actually the period where she lost her life and died too. So I'm going to show you a few posts.
What the hell is wrong with this kid, specifically David? It's like, okay, you already was dating a minor, and then you like publicizing it. You telling other people, you not hiding it. You making songs about it, and now you making character based stuff about it, anime characters about it.
And break this down in excruciating
Lock him up.
detail. So
The
this is a
hell?
post that's been going around. All right, I've looked at this already. It says, I think David killed Celeste in August of 2025.
By the way, this is a whole lot of internet stuff too. That's what make it worse because at the end of the day, somebody is somebody is not alive because of this situation no more. But it's so much internet stuff around it that you don't even know like what to believe or what not to believe. You know what I'm saying?
Saw this post yesterday and it made me think of something. Since Celeste and David started allegedly dating in fall 2023, maybe before as well, and his alter ego Itami, which is the Japanese word for pain, damage, or distress, the post says that Itami was born on February 2023 and died August 2025. The messages I found of Celeste's brother saying that she was dead for about 2 weeks lines up. And if this is correct, Celeste would have died around the 24th to the 30th of August. Now, these posts
Weird.
are pretty interesting. People saying, I also believe she was murdered in August 2025. Didn't do too much research on his tour schedule, but I bet money he had the opportunity. Now, this is another post saying, Itami, from what I've gathered, David and Celeste's relationship started in fall of 2023, potentially beginning officially in February of 2023 when she first fled her home. His alter ego character, Itami, was also born on February of 2023 and dies in August 2025. I want to know any information any former fan or researcher can find about Itami. What is the behavior of the character? What songs has it appeared in before? Also, if anyone has purchased the book with the lore about the album Withered, please let me know. Post your findings below. Okay, and then this is another post. They're saying
This is weird, y'all.
this is basically just the conversation with this random person.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not into the anime and none of that stuff. This is going way over my head. It's weird.
And Dave,
Not anime weird. This David character is weird.
Celeste's alleged brother, where he kind of seems to suggest that she passed away a few weeks before the body was found, which people think lines up with the August thing. Okay, so there was another comment about this situation that was interesting. It basically says it's all about the manga, and so people have been asking to explain it. People have been asking what this Itami thing is. This says, can someone explain the whole Itami thing to me?
Please.
I only recently discovered David and his music after the video for Worthless got recommended to me last Friday. This is 3 years ago, by the way, in David's subreddit. Okay, so this is before the murder happened. People are asking for the Itami thing to be explained. When I looked at the lyrics on Genius, I saw a reference to someone called Itami. After a bit of research, I found out it was the blindfolded guy in the music video. But I couldn't figure out any more than that. I would be very grateful if someone could explain to me what the entire backstory behind Itami is. He says, I believe David is planning to use this character more in the future, and in his music, he dedicated to name it to Itami, which means pain in Japanese. So in the video, anytime you see the blindfolded character, you can interpret it as a symbol of pain.
What the hell is these
People are
kids talking
saying
about?
it's an anagram. I am it.
All right.
He's the killer. The dark side of him. Wow, that's creepy. Was it
What?
I am it.
I'm sorry, but your boy David is giving the most dark-sided, demonic. emotional. I don't know what the hell this is, man. And to have this happening on such a big platform, on such big, these forums, it's hella people like on these forums talking and chatting about this stuff. The fans, he got fans and stuff that's still saying like he ain't did it. And I ain't saying he did it, but I'm just saying the energy based around these chats and these videos, and it's a little weird for sure.
That is spooky. Okay, so they're saying it was
Beyond
the
weird.
music video for the track Worthless. So this is the music video for that track. It was dropped on March the 9th, 2023, which notably would be just a month after the alleged relationship started and the alleged date of Itami's birth. And this is a video where it seemingly he's in talks with his therapist. He's going through it. He's out partying. And people believe that this video is basically the birth of Itami in the content. All right. So we see him at the end of the video blindfolded. And this allegedly is the Itami character. The shirt's covered in blood.
This is weird.
Okay. And look.
Weird. Life is just so beautiful, positive. I just don't understand wanting to worship and be around like negative stuff like this. Like, the hell?
The white shirt covered in blood, that's a representation of something very dark to do with Celeste. And basically this video is essentially the birth of Itami, this blindfolded character that essentially represents David's evil side. Now, David actually allegedly explained the whole Itami thing on his own Twitter for fans to basically get a better understanding of what it's all about. Oops, daisy. This says Romantic Homicide introducing the Itami anime video is out now. Welcome to the introduction of the 4 characters in the David universe.
What?
And this basically is a clip from that music video. He's basically saying that this video is where the Itami character was born. He was making a very, frankly, child-appealing anime to accompany his music, and this blindfolded character is the Itami character, the dark side. And you see him got blood on the shirt, blood on the blindfold. And essentially he's building a whole sort of character universe. And it says the character you see here today is named Itami, pronounced Itami, which means pain in Japanese. Inspired by manga and anime, he's the main antagonist of my entire project. He's been planted in all of my music videos, but it's not clear what his motive is. You will soon find out. There are 2 other characters that complete this multiverse of 4. They will be unveiled in due time.
Man.
And so here's the Romantic Homicide anime video. So it's a new video that he's made for this anime character to introduce this Itami character to the world. And this was released on May 2023. So again, we see this sordid story of this guy, this figure in the white shirt covered in blood holding a white rose with a blindfold on. Very creepy. Definitely some symbolism going on. And it's him, a non-blindfolded, a different version of him trying to take the blindfold off, and he stops him from taking it off, grabs his fingers, he's clutching the rose by the thorns, and he's seemingly kind of using this rose as a weapon.
Man, this is so weird to even just sit here and watch.
Slice someone's face, basically saying this white rose,
to talk about it,
this innocent white flower that he seemed to have got in his possession in February of 2023 is causing him pain, it's causing him hurt, and all of the petals have been frazzled off of the flower, off of the rose. He takes the mask off, you see all these thorns, see these thorns getting a hold of him, getting a grip of him, smothering him, and then he floats off into the distance surrounded by white roses. Very creepy, all right?
Very much creepy. I don't understand why he can't just do... I don't know. This is not okay.
But he explained that this is his main alter ego. This character is his alter ego. Okay. Basically, everybody's reposting it. This was a clip of him describing the alter ego during the interview. Said he describes him as an agent of chaos that comes out at random times to commit crimes.
What?
So let's hear what he said.
An agent of chaos and kind of my alter ego, and the story of the manga went like I was a detective and there was an evil version of myself that would kind of come out at random moments, kind of like Fight Club with Tyler Durden, and he would commit the crimes that I would have to solve as the detective. So like when I was as the detective, I'd be like solving murders that I'm committing myself, and it was like a cool...
just so creepy. He's talking about solving murders he committed himself. So he's saying the
The hell is David talking about?
Tommy character is his alter ego. And it's so weird how a lot of these artists that end up getting implicated in gruesome murders have these alter egos.
It's like this man is stuck in he's stuck in like a movie of his own. Like, brother, this is real life. You can't be out here committing crimes and thinking you're gonna be the one. 12 is gonna be the one putting it together, not you.
Remembers YNW Melly. He's still being accused of killing two of his close friends. He had an alter ego, Melly and Melvin. You know, there's been a bunch of talk. He had this split personality song with Kanye West. And, you know, he basically had this whole thing of, he's got split personalities. He's got an evil side. And a bunch of fans have been following, saying it wasn't Melly that killed his two friends. It was Melvin. It's not him. They should release Melly.
Little story. I didn't think anything would come of it. Like, it was in the vault for basically an agent of chaos.
And then this is another picture of that Atami character. Him in real life dressed up as the character. Him depicted as an anime character in the manga, covered in blood in that shirt. Okay, he introduced it on TikTok and he said, "Welcome to the David verse." This arrogant twerp, man. This arrogant twerp. Welcome to we got a David verse now. All right. Finally got my anime version of Romantic Homicide.
The boy weird.
My debut EP, Petals to Thorns, comes out. He said, "Welcome to the David verse. Meet Itami." I'm sick of this guy, man.
Man,
I'm actually sick of this guy. But he was ready to sell merch. He was going to be selling figures, action figures of the Atami character. He had a web store for the Atami collection on his website.
Man, this is weird. I'm sorry, man. Listen, this is not something that I would want my kids to be tapped in, tuned into at all. At all. This is what is you promoting here? What is the message behind this? What is it?
Doesn't look like there's any products in there now. But he does still have his withered scrapbook, his withered hoodie, all of this stuff. He's actually still selling an anime shirt with the Atami character on there. Tour dates are all gone now. Okay, his website has become a relic of the past.
Man.
Okay, oversized black Kawaii shirt, David anime shirt. I'm not going to lie, the merch does look kind of cool. He had a pretty cool thing going on, but we are not rocking with it anymore. All right, we're not rocking with the merch. We're not rocking with any of this. Selling his vinyls. Sold out, sold out, sold out. It is very, very twisted, okay? There was another post on Reddit about this Itami character. People have been trying to get to the bottom of what this is all about. People saying the girl went missing on April the 5th, 2024. Tesla. This is Tesla ticket. I don't know if that means it got a ticket or if it was left there on March 2025. Car was oh, no. Okay, they got the dates the wrong way around. My bad. The 3rd of September, they're saying the Tesla got a ticket, saying it was discovered on the 8th of September, severely decomposed. The tour started on the 5th of August. They were believed to have met in 2021. In July of 2022, he was talking about experiencing the loss of a loved one, and the Atami character lived from February 2023 to August 2025. And this is super creepy. This was, right? This was a celebration of life. It's like a funeral program he created for the Atami character. That's him there covered in blood, all these little pink flowers. Atami from the David universe, February 2023 to August 2025. And people think that those are potentially the dates of his relationship with Celeste, and it's a representation of their relationship but being birthed and dying, as well as possibly her actual death.
Weird.
I believe she was first reported missing in February 2023 when she ran away. So
I ain't gonna lie, David hella weird to me. I ain't doing no more videos on David. Cause this junk is just too, it's almost unreal. It's like a movie. It's like he think he in a movie. Like, this is weird. This is just too creepy.
Yeah, his new version of the Romantic Homicide video actually revealed it. But this Atami thing, this was actually big business. Apparently, the Atami merch hoodie was stocked in Walmart.com. Now, it's currently out of stock, but the David Atami hoodie was stocked here on the Walmart website. Okay, people were selling. I don't know if that's official or if that's somebody reselling it, but this Atami, the kids were getting their Walmart on. They were getting their characters. And how twisted is that? It's a skeleton hand holding that white cloth covered in blood.
That's what I'm saying, man. You got to be tapped in what your kids got going on. You can't be wearing no demonic looking stuff. First of all, like, I ain't, as a parent, I'm not buying it. Not nothing that look like that. No. I'm not buying it. No.
Blood. Okay, he also had limited edition Itami vinyl for sale, so he was really cashing in off this character. All right, this is him with this blood wrapped in emoji. Sorry, I'm tired today. Blood bandages all wrapped up. That's him with the Itami character dead on the front cover. David announces the limited edition Itami vinyl variant of the Withered project and blood shirts made by David. Link in bio. All right, that is super twisted.
Once again, I'm a parent. I'm not buying it at all.
The blood-stained shirts that he is selling, no doubt this is indicative of something that actually happened behind the scenes. It's very dark. This is the house that he was recently moved out of. We see the piano there that he was playing in other clips. This actually is twisted. Okay, this is actually so dark. Apparently, he even had a Snapchat filter for the Itami character. This is quite dark. All right, this is quite bizarre. For some reason, my mouse isn't working.
Isn't it crazy how all these people, these companies can get involved, jump behind this stuff, and it's like, it's so dark, like, you know what I'm saying?
As expected right now, but okay.
It's so
he
dark.
apparently had a Snapchat filter, the Itami lens by David, okay? There was apparently an Itami filter that he had created. It's been tagged with romantic homicide David blindfolded, okay? And David would basically speak on his dream collab and this alter ego in another video that has circulated. This is somebody doing a little mini interview with
Nikki, who you collabing with?
Why would I turn her down? I think Ice Spice first, though. I like her the most. The thing is, people don't know is that I had a little intermediate period in like making music in 2022 where I made an alter ego named Tommy. I have him in all my music videos. He's like, where's the blindfold and the blaze shirts? I wear to my shows. And I was making drill music as him.
No way.
Yo, so would you do it as David or?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because it'd be too ambitious to drop music under two names, but then that'd be cool. That'd be kind of fire, bro.
So he said he was making drill music, right? He was making murder music under this alter ego. Okay, and just more and more clips have circulated of him speaking on this.
No, I'm seeing this interview of David, you guys, where he's talking about his alter ego. He has this alter ego, Itami, that commits murders, and he is explaining it in an interview, saying that like the alter ego is committing these murders that like he has to like solve and stuff. Like, you guys, what the fuck?
And I wanted to make my own manga series at one point, and I was writing a lot of poems and writing.
So we already saw that.
The hell is David talking about?
But yeah, people are reacting. People are thinking it's super weird. This whole Itami thing is very twisted, right? And then this is just a closer look at that funeral program. And apparently Itami was also part of this merch that he was dropping, the Withered scrapbook. Okay, and people are saying this is text from the photos of his merch page. They call it the Itami Shadow Journal. In this album, I was left to face inner Itami. Here are some shadow work prompts to help you with yours. When do you feel like Itami, your shadow self, takes over? What usually happens? How does it make you feel? Write a letter to Itami. Talk to them like a friend or maybe an enemy and let them know how you feel about their presence in your life. And what would you say if you wanted to grow and heal?
David, I'm telling you, top tier weird. And I'm sorry, if you a fan of this junk and you going along with it, you are weird too. This is not normal. This is creepy.
Together. Did anyone purchase this? I'm curious about the prompts that he has written. So I think this Itami character is just yet another piece of seemingly self-snitching. It does seem very bizarre, very dark. He's got all these weird manga alter egos. I think the fact that he's even making cartoons, like this stuff's low-key aimed at kids. It's super twisted.
Super twisted.
But yeah, I think this kind of says a lot. I do feel like I feel like this whole theory that the Itami character was born in February 2023, it is a bit suspicious when it overlaps with her running away from home allegedly on Valentine's Day in 2023. And this relationship ending in August 2025. I do think that does line up very neatly with the theory that she lost her life in August 2025. It's super sad. And I think that there's going to be more tidbits of backstory from his music that's going to come out. I think there's going to be more hidden messages. This guy was no respect given, but this guy was clearly an incredible artist. He definitely had a way with words and a way for details. But at the end of the day, a lot of these details are working out to be very twisted,
Weird.
and seemingly art is reflecting
Yeah.
real life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if I see anything else about the Atami character, this is kind of one of the few little new things that people have noticed recently. I think we have basically gotten to the bottom of all of the facts, and now we're just waiting for that arrest. But yeah, if anyone finds out anything else about this Atami character, let me know. I'll do an update on it. I'm going to go back and look at some of the older music videos and really try and get a better gist of what the narratives are in some of these videos referring to this Atami character, and if there's any more clues related to the case as it's ongoing. So I appreciate you. I'll catch you in another update. I'm out.
This office.
Man, David is top tier weird. I ain't got no words for this brother. None.